Good morning, everyone. I, Tausif, welcome you once again on this wonderful platform, Exampur, and you are watching me live. Guys, this class is specially for SSC CGL, but if you are preparing for CHSL, CPO, or any exam where English is a subject, this class can be very helpful for you. As I said, to continue this class, I need your support. And what support do I want? If the students are regularly coming to attend this class, only then I'll be able to continue it. Okay, so it is your duty to share this session as much as possible so that we can connect with more students. Okay. Yeah, Deepa, good morning. Sravani, good morning. I hope that my voice is clear now. I hope that my voice is clear now. Okay. So today this is a 2-hour session. Okay. This is a 2-hour session, and today we'll start with idioms. Then we'll see some questions of narration, then voice and spotting errors. Okay, so today this is a 2-hour session, and we'll start with idioms, then we'll solve some questions of narration, then voice, and then spotting errors. Okay, so without wasting time, let's start. So here you have your question number 1. This is idiom. Okay, we have started with idioms. So the first idiom is from stem to stern. From stem to stern. Now tell me the meaning. From stem to stern. Yes, what is the meaning? From stem to stern. From stem to stern means from the beginning to the end, or from front to behind. Okay. So here question option number 1 is the right answer. All the way from the front of a ship to the back. Okay. See, this idiom can have two meanings. Okay. Option number 1 and option number 2, both are correct, but the most appropriate one is first, because this idiom is particularly used for ships. Okay, this idiom is particularly used for ship. So if the option is there, all the way from the front of a ship to the back, this is the most appropriate answer. But in the absence of this option, from the beginning to the end can also be the right answer. But as I said, the most appropriate one is this. Because from stem to stern, this idiom is particularly used for ship. When we talk about the front to the end of a ship, we said from stem to stern. But if this option were not here, from the beginning to the end, or in general from the front to the back, would have been correct. Okay, but here option number 1 is the most appropriate one. Clear? Okay. Now the next one. Over egg the pudding. Over egg the pudding. What is the meaning of over egg the pudding? Over egg the pudding. See, when we make pudding or we bake a cake, we use eggs, right? And there is a fixed measurement of putting eggs into pudding or cake. But when we over add the eggs or whatever, if we over add the sugar, if we over add the salt, if we over add the egg, it actually destroys, it actually jeopardize things. So over adding means unnecessary details to a thing. Okay, so option number 1 is the right answer. Add unnecessary details to make something seem better or worse. Okay, when we add unnecessary details, right? Clear? Over egg the pudding means to add unnecessary details to make something better or worse. Clear? Okay. Next question. Turn over a new leaf. Turn over a new leaf. What is the meaning? Change one's behavior for the better, read between the pages of a book, do a somersault, or do a new job. What is the meaning? See, turn over a new leaf means to start behaving in a better way. Okay, to start behaving in a better way. Okay, when we think that our behavior is not good, we try to change it. Okay, when someone says with this behavior you cannot get success, with this behavior you cannot make friends, so we ponder over it and we try to change our behavior for the betterment. And when we try to change our behavior for the betterment, it is said to change, to turn over a new leaf. Okay, so here option number 1 is the right answer. Change one's behavior for the better. Okay, and this can also be the option to start behaving in a better way. Okay, I am writing the meaning because the structure of option can be changed. Okay, here the answer is change one's behavior for the better, but in examination the option can also be to start behaving in a better way. So you need to understand the meaning of an idiom, because it is not necessary that ditto option will be there in the examination. Okay, because this thing can be written in multiple ways. So the idea of this idiom is to change behavior for the betterment. Okay, clear? Now the next one, take up the hatchet. Take up the hatchet. Behave formally, pursue a chance, be caught in a trap, prepare for or go to war. What is the meaning? 2 days back in my class, I told you the meaning of this word. Do you remember? Do you remember the meaning of this word? I explained this to you. Hatchet. What is hatchet? Hatchet is a weapon like an axe. Okay, hatchet is actually a weapon which looks like an axe. Okay, so take up the hatchet means prepare for or go to war. This is very symbolic that when you pick up a weapon, it means you are ready to go for a war. Okay, there is one more idiom. There is one more idiom. Bury the hatchet. So this is kind of antonym of this idiom. Take up the hatchet means you are ready to go for war, and bury the hatchet means to bring peace. To bring peace. So when you are picking up a weapon, it means you are ready to go for war, and when you bury the weapon, it means you do not want to fight, you do not want war, you want peace. Okay, so these idioms are, antonyms of each other. Okay, now the next one, at loose ends. At loose ends, what is the meaning of at loose ends? Tie two loose ends of a thread, keep options open, in an uncertain situations, repay debts. What is the meaning? At loose ends. At loose ends means when everything is uncertain. When everything is uncertain, it is called at loose ends. Okay, at loose ends. So here, in an uncertain situation is the right answer. In an uncertain situation is the right answer. Okay, in an uncertain situation is the right answer. Clear? Is it clear, or you have any doubt? I don't think there is any doubt in this. Okay, let's see the next one. With might and main. With might and main. What is the meaning of this idiom? With might and main. With might and main. With might and main means, with might and main means with full force. Use all strength, or with full force. With full force. When we do something with all our strength, when we do something with all our strength, with full force, we call it with might and main. Okay. You should prepare. You should prepare for SSC CGL with might and main. Okay. You should prepare for SSC CGL with might and main. Okay. The next one. Ruffle somebody's feather. Ruffle somebody's feather. What is the meaning of ruffle somebody's feather? See, idioms are very interesting thing, because if you are well versed with idioms, your communication becomes very effective and very elegant. Okay, idioms make your English communication very elegant and very effective. So, not just for examination, but for your communication skills too, you need to learn some important idioms and phrases, because idioms and phrases are used to beautify, to increase the elegance of your communication, of your soft skills. Okay, so from every point of view, idioms are very important. So ruffle someone's feather. What does ruffle someone's feather means? Ruffle someone's feather means to annoy somebody, to annoy or to irritate or to infuriate. Okay, any word can be there in the option. To irritate someone, to annoy someone, to infuriate someone, or we can say to make someone angry. To make someone angry. Okay, to make someone angry. Right? Is it clear, guys? Okay. Now let's see the next one. Cut short. Cut short. What is the meaning of cut short? Yes. What is the meaning of cut short? Cut short means to interrupt something or somebody. Okay, interrupt means to cut short something or somebody. Right? Cut short doesn't mean delete, Jarsha. Cut short means to interrupt. Okay? Okay. Let's see the next one. Bad blood. Bad blood. Bad blood. What is the meaning of bad blood? War, ill feeling, threatening attitude, or in an infected state of being. What is the meaning? Bad blood. Bad blood means ill feelings. Ill feelings due to arguments in past. For example, we had an argument in the past, and now whenever you see me, you feel like kicking me. It means you are in bad blood. Okay, so bad blood means to have ill feeling due to arguments in past. Okay. Now the next one. Before moving towards the next question, this is something very important. You need to download the app every day. I tell you, I don't know that whether you have downloaded it so far or not, but if you haven't downloaded it right now, download it. Okay. This application strengthen the relation between you and us. Okay. So download it now. It offers a lot of free stuff. Okay, you get quizzes and job alerts, admit card, exam date, previous year PDF, and a lot of things are there that this application offers you. So this is very useful for you. If you haven't downloaded it yet, go ahead and download. And to the procedure of downloading it is very simple. Just open the Play Store in your mobile and look for Example Sarkari Naukri app, and then install it. Okay, once it is installed, open it. You'll see this page. There is let's register option. Hit the let's register option. This page will be there. Fill in all your details and you are here with us. Okay, so downloading this help will certainly help you in different ways. Okay, so let's move towards the next question. Now, narration. Now the narration. He said to us, "Why are you all sitting about there doing nothing?" You have to tell the indirect of this sentence. You have to tell the indirect of this sentence. You have to tell the indirect of this sentence. Yes. What is the indirect of this sentence? Try to solve. He said to us, why are you all sitting about there doing nothing? Deepak Singh said 3, Jersha said 3, Shivani said 3. Okay, let's see. So here we have are. Okay, are present. It should be changed into was. Was or were according to the subject, right? And conjunction should be why. Okay, so here tense has not been changed, so option number 1 eliminated. Here tense has not been changed, option eliminated. And here why is followed by subject, not helping verb in indirect sentence. Okay, in indirect sentence WH word is not followed by helping verb. In indirect, WH is followed by subject. So here we have helping verb after WH. So this option is also eliminated. Option number 3 is right answer. Okay, everyone is right. Okay, everyone is right. Now the next one. Question number 11. May you live long and prosper, said the old lady to her son. May you live long and prosper, said the old lady to her son. What is the meaning? May you live long and prosper, said the old lady to her son. What is the error? What is the indirect of this sentence? Question number 11. See, question number 11. Question number 11. Option 3 is the right answer. The old lady prayed for her son and said that he might live long and prosper. Okay, because here we have may. So it should be changed into might. It should be changed into might. But in option number 1, might has not been used, and option number 2, might is not present. In this option and this option, might is not there. Okay, that's why option number 1 and 2 cannot be the answer. And in fourth also, might is not there. Might is missing. Only option number 3 is there where might has been used. So very simple trick. Very simple trick. In the question we have may, and may should be changed into might in indirect. Okay, so this is a very simple trick, no need to be confused. Only option number 3 is there which has might in its structure. Okay, so option number 3 is the right answer. Okay, now the next one. Many happy returns of your birthday, we said. Many happy returns of your birthday, we said. See, many happy returns. This is not prayer. When we say, when we wish someone a very happy birthday, it is wish. This is not a prayer. Okay, with happy birthday, we cannot use the word prayed because it is not a prayer. So due to this word, option number 4, eliminate it. We wished him many happy returns of his birthday. We said that many happy returns of your birthday. So this is said cannot be used, because when we say happy birthday to someone, actually we are wishing him. Actually we are wishing him. So reporting verb said cannot be used. Okay. Now we greeted him on his birthday. Greeted can be right. Greeted can be used, because when we wish someone on his birthday, it's actually greeting him. But many happy returns is missing here. Many happy returns is missing here. So all 3 options are eliminated. Only option number 3 is left. It is the right answer. Option number 3 is the right answer. Okay. Now the next one, question number 13. Fi, a soldier and afraid of fighting, said Babur. Fi, a soldier. See, fi means to curse with disgust. Okay, to curse with disgust. This is an interjection. Fi is an interjection which means to curse with disgust. Okay, so what should be the answer now? Babur exclaimed with surprise. Fi doesn't mean surprise. As I said, fi means to curse with disgust. So surprise cannot be used if the interjection is fi. Okay, surprise represents oh, wow kind of words. Okay, and in the second option, Babur cursed him. Now, nowhere in the sentence, in the direct sentence, he or him is mentioned. So where comes this him? Okay, because in this sentence, in this direct sentence, Babur is cursing a soldier. So we cannot replace soldier by him, because nowhere in the sentence he or him is given or any proper noun is given. Okay, so him is nowhere in the sentence. That's why this sentence is also eliminated. Now Babur cursed the soldier who was afraid of fighting, and Babur cursed and exclaimed that a soldier should not be afraid of fighting. Option number 4 will be the right answer, because this is a kind of suggestion. Okay, that's why option number 4 is the right answer. Okay. Option number 4 is the right answer. The next one, he said to Sita, when do you intend to pay back the money you borrowed from me? He said to Sita, when do you intend to pay back the money you borrowed from me? Yes. Deepak, exclaimed can be used in indirect sentences of interjection. Okay, if there is, exclamatory sentences there, exclaimed can be used. Okay, he said to Sita, when do you intend? See, here we have present indefinite tense. Here we have present indefinite tense. It means in indirect we need intended, because WH word is not followed by helping verb in the indirect sentence. So do will be removed and intend will be changed into intended, right? So did, when WH word is not followed by helping verb, eliminate this one. Okay, he inquired Sita when she intended to pay back the money she borrowed from him. He inquired Sita when she intended to pay back the money she had borrowed. So here we have past indefinite, second form. Second form should be changed into had plus 3, V3. Okay, past indefinite has to be changed into past perfect, right? So here we have past indefinite, it means in indirect we need had plus V3. But in option number 2, past indefinite is there. So option number 2 also been eliminated. Now, he inquired Sita when she intended to pay. He inquired when Sita intended to pay back the money she borrowed. So here also we have past indefinite. But as we know that past indefinite must be changed into past perfect. So only option number 3 is there which has past perfect. So option number 3 is the right answer. Option number 3 is the right answer. Okay. The next one. Question number 15. So help me heaven, he cried, I will never steal again. This question is a bit tricky. You need to understand the meaning. First you try to answer, then I'll tell you. So help me heaven, he cried, I will never steal again. See, this question is very much symbolic. We do have this statement, help me heaven. Okay, help me heaven. For example, we say, please God help me so that I may not steal again. It doesn't mean that God is going to be there to help you in not stealing something. Okay, this is very symbolic. Okay, so when someone says help me heaven means help me God. Okay, help me heaven means help me God. So when we say help us God in clearing the exam, for example, if you say, oh God, help me in clearing the exam, it doesn't mean that God will come and help you in writing your examination. This is symbolic. Okay, but in the first option, the translation is he wanted heaven to help him. So as I said, if you say God help me in clearing the exam, it doesn't mean God will write your exam. So this is just symbolic. This does not have literal meaning. But in option number 1, a literal meaning has been given. He wanted heaven to help him. No, he did not want heaven to help him. It is symbolic. Okay, so option number 1 eliminated. He exclaimed to heaven. No, exclaimed cannot be used here. Okay, he exclaimed heaven to help him. Again, to help him cannot be used because he did not want heaven to help him, because heaven is not going to help you. Okay, this is very symbolic. So option number 3 is also eliminated. Option number 4 is the right answer. He called upon heaven to witness his resolve. Now, he is saying that I will never steal again. I will never steal again. And who is the one? He is saying this. He is saying this to God, to heaven. And when we say something to God, it is our resolve. It is our resolve. It is our determination. So the word resolve is there because he is like resolving. This is his resolution that he will never steal again. Okay, so option number 4 will be the right answer. Okay, option number 4 will be the right answer. Okay. Now the next one. She said, I'll give you 100 to keep your mouth shut. What is the error? What is the indirect of this sentence? I am off the screen so that you may see the question clearly. Okay. Because question is more important than I. Yes. So here she said, I'll give you 100. So this I'll is actually I will. Okay. And we all know that will should be changed into would. And I will be changed according to the reporting subject. So I will becomes she would. Okay. I will be changed into she would because I will change according to the reporting subject, which is she, and will has to be changed into would. So will be there. Right? Now, this is not a suggestion. this is not a suggestion. Okay. This is not a suggestion. This is a proposal. So option number 4 will be the right answer. She proposed that she would give him 100 to keep his mouth shut. Okay. Yes. Jarsha, Shivani, Deepak, everyone is absolutely right. Now question number 17. Doctor, the patient cried, please tell me how much time I have. Doctor, the patient cried, please tell me how much time I have. See, this is not an exclamatory sentence. So exclaimed cannot be used. Okay. The patient pleaded the doctor how much time she will. Now here we have I have. So I have will be changed into he had. Okay. He or she had. Okay. Because this I will be changed according to the patient. Now patient can be he or can be she. So he or she, and have has to be changed to had, right? But here we have she will. Okay. Will cannot be used, right? So eliminate this. And this one has been eliminated due to exclaimed. Now option number 3. The patient pleaded with the doctor to tell her how much time she had. So patient is not telling the doctor. Patient is not telling the doctor. Patient is asking the doctor. Okay. Patient is asking the doctor. Patient is not trying to tell the doctor that how much time she had. How can a patient tell that how much time she had? Okay. A patient asks a doctor. So here the meaning has been shuffled. Here the patient is telling the doctor, which cannot be the case. So the patient cried to the doctor to tell she had. I think we have missed something, huh? Wait. I guess I missed something. The patient pleaded with the doctor to tell her. Yes, I'm very sorry guys. Option number 3 will be the right answer. I'm very sorry. The patient cried to the doctor that how much time she had. This cannot be the answer. I'm very sorry. Option number 4 cannot be the answer. The patient pleaded with the doctor to tell her. Yes. Here we have the doctor to tell her. I'm very sorry. I missed this. Here patient is not telling. She wants doctor to tell her. Yes. Option number 3 is the right answer. Very sorry. Human error. A teacher too is a human. A teacher can also make mistakes sometimes. So I think you won't mind it. Okay. Right? Don't mind it. I too am a human. Okay. Let's see the next question. Question number 18. Let's give a party, said Jaya. Let's not, said her husband. Yes. Let's give a party, said Jaya. Let's not, said her husband. See, let's give a party, said Jaya. When someone says let's give a party, it's kind of suggestion. Okay. So Jaya suggested giving a party, but her husband opposed the idea. Simply option number 2 is the right answer. Okay. Here in option number 1, we have her husband answered in negative. Okay. So here husband is not replying in negative. Okay. He is not saying no. If there were no in place of let's not, option number 1 could have been the answer. Because his husband is not denying. His husband is not saying no. His husband is saying let's not. So let's not is also a suggestion. Okay. So her husband answered in the negative cannot be the case. As I said, if there were no in place of let's not, option number 1 could have been the answer. So Jaya suggested giving a party, but her husband contradicted her. So her husband is not contradicting her. his husband is contradicting her idea. If there were idea or suggestion after her, this could have been the answer, because her husband, Jaya's husband, is not contradicting her, he is contradicting her idea, her suggestion. Okay, so option number 3 is also incorrect. If there were idea or suggestion after her, this could have been the answer. And fourth, Jaya suggested giving a party, but her husband refused. Okay, so this is also not the answer, because her husband did not refuse. Refuse means saying no, but her husband is not saying no, he is also giving a counter suggestion. Okay, because he is also saying let's not, and if let's is there, he is actually not refusing it, he is just contradicting her idea. So option number 2 is the right answer. Okay. Now question number 19. He said to her, did it shake you up as much as it shook me? Yes, what is the answer? See, here we have past indefinite. This means had plus V3 is needed here. And here too we have past indefinite. So had plus V3 is also needed here. Now, we need had plus V3 in both the sentences. Okay. So, here we have had plus V3, correct. But here we have past indefinite, wrong. Because both the sentences are past indefinite. If both the sentences are past indefinite, both should be changed into past perfect, right? Here we have past indefinite, which is wrong. Here we have past indefinite, which is wrong. Only option number 4 is there, which has both the sentences in past perfect tense. So option number 1 is the right answer. Option number 1 is the right answer. 4. I'm very sorry. Option number 4 is the right answer. Okay. Clear? Option number 4 is the right answer. The simple trick is that both the sentences are in past indefinite tense, and if both the sentences are in past indefinite tense, both should be changed into past perfect, simply. Okay. Next one. The chief minister said, what a disaster the earthquake is. Yes. The chief minister said, what a disaster the earthquake is. Yes. Question number 20D. See, the chief minister said, what a disaster the earthquake is. So see, this is not a surprise. Okay, this is not a surprise. The chief minister exclaimed with sorrow that the earthquake was a terrible disaster. The chief minister told in pain that the earthquake was a terrible disaster. Here option number 3 will be the right answer. The chief minister exclaimed with sorrow that the earthquake was a terrible disaster. Okay? Because we cannot use the word told, as this sentence is exclamatory. Okay, the sentence is exclamatory. Okay, the sentence is exclamatory. That's why we cannot use the word told, because told cannot be the reporting verb of an exclamatory sentence. Whenever the sentence is exclamatory, exclaimed should be the reporting verb. Okay, so told cannot be used here as the sentence is exclamatory, right? So option number 4 eliminated. Option number 2 eliminated due to the word surprise. Okay, so option number 3 is the right answer. Yes, Ravani, you are right. Okay, now the next one. Now we have some fill blanks. The speaker did not properly space out his speech but went on blank 1 point only. Yes, what is the answer? The speaker did not properly space out his speech but went on 1 point only. The speaker did not properly space out his speech but went on. Stressing, avoiding, devoting, decrying. See, the word devoting is always followed by preposition to. Okay, meaning apart. If we talk about just the structure, devoting is followed by to. Okay, devoting is followed by to. So to is not there. So even if you don't consider the meaning, if you just see the structure, devoting cannot be the answer because it should be followed by to, right? Decrying. Now, decrying has no suitable meaning for this sentence. Avoiding 1 point. So here we have but. This is a contradictory conjunction. Contradictory conjunction means that the preceding sentence and the succeeding sentence must have contradiction. So here we have did not properly space out his speech, but he is actually stressing 1 point. So here stressing would be the right answer. Stressing would be the right answer. Okay. The speaker did not properly space out his speech but went on stressing 1 point only. Okay. Sravani's answer is right. Okay, the next one. Tourists always enjoyed blank the setting sun in the Darjeeling hills. Tourists always enjoyed blank the setting sun in the Darjeeling hill. To watch, watching, in seeing or seeing. To watch, watching, in seeing or seeing. Tell me one thing, do you know the difference between see and watch? How many of you? Yes, Srivani, I knew this, that you guys might be confused between watching and seeing. That's why I asked that do you know the difference between see and watch? You all know that the word enjoyed should be followed by ing. You all know that the word enjoyed should be followed by ing. But ing, watching and seeing, both are ing forms of verb. Okay, so I want you to tell that what is the difference between see and watch. See, To see means unintentionally seeing something. For example, I am going somewhere and suddenly a dog comes there and I saw it. Okay, I did not want to see a dog. I did not keep an eye on that dog, but since I am able to see, I have eyes, and a dog comes in front of me and I saw it. So see means unintentionally seeing. Okay, and to watch means to keep an eye intentionally. Okay, to keep an eye intentionally. For example, this is television screen. Okay, this is a screen and you are here. Okay, and here we have a small lizard. My art is very bad. Lizard near the screen. Now you are watching television. You are watching television. But when a lizard came near the television, you saw it too. So you were actually watching the television, but when a lizard came, you saw it. You did not want to see the lizard. You are not here to see the lizard. You are here to watch television. But if a lizard came, you saw it too. Okay, so to see means unintentionally seeing something, and to watch means to intentionally keeping an eye. Okay, so setting sun, this is not something that you were not trying to see. So when someone goes to Darjeeling, he actually goes to watch the sunset. This is not something unintentional. Okay, like you did not want to see the sun setting and you just saw it. This is not the case. Okay, so here seeing cannot be the answer. Watching is the answer. Clear? And you know, same is the difference between hear and listen. Same is the difference between hear and listen. Hear means to unintentionally and listen means intentionally. For example, I am teaching here in the studio and someone is singing a song outside the studio. I will not say that I listened to him. I'll say I heard a song, because I am not here with an intention to listen to someone's song. But still, if someone is singing, I can hear him because I have ears. I have ability to hear. So if someone is singing outside, or if someone is honking outside the studio, I can hear him. So hearing means if a sound comes to you and you hear it, it is hearing a sound. Okay, because you were not intended for that. Okay, and listen to means to intentionally. For example, I have a tape recorder and I am playing song in it and listening to it. It means I am intentionally doing the activity. Okay, so the difference between see and watch and the difference between hear and listen are same. Clear? Okay, now the next one. A blank of Japanese artist stepped off the coach amidst a warm welcome. A blank of Japanese artist. Troupe or band or gang. See, troop is a group of soldiers. Okay, troop, Troop. However, the pronunciation is same, troop and troop. But TROOP, troop is group of soldiers. And TROUP, troop is a group of artists or musicians or actors, you can say. Okay, so remember the meaning of these two words. TROOP, troop means a group of soldiers, and troop, TROUP, means group of, and band is a small group of musician. Now you would say musician is here too. So troupe is basically group of artists, and artists may be actors, they may be painters, they may be musicians, but band is used particularly for musician. Band is used particularly for musician. If there were musician in place of artist, we would have used band, but here the word artist is there. Okay, so band cannot be used and troupe cannot be used. Now troop and gang. So gang means, the word gang means a group of, a group of troublemakers. Okay, we use the word gang for thieves and dacoits. Okay, someone who, creates trouble is the part of gang. So gang cannot be used. Here option number 2 is the right answer. Option number 2 is the right answer. Okay. Now the next one. Today students should be reconciled blank the way. This question is based on fixed preposition. Such questions can only be solved. Such questions can only be solved if you have good knowledge of the appropriate prepositional usage. Okay, so here we have the word reconciled. Now, in order to solve this question, you need to know that which preposition follows the word reconcile. See, reconcile means, do you know which preposition is used with the word familiar? Do you know which preposition is used with the word familiar? Tell me. Which preposition is used with the word familiar? For example, I am not familiar blank this city. Which preposition will be used? I am not familiar blank this city. Tell me, which preposition is used with the word familiar? I am not familiar blank this city. Deepak Singh, yes. Deepak, you are absolutely right. No, Sravani. Familiar is used with, okay, familiar with. I am not familiar with. Okay. So, the word reconcile means to make oneself familiar. Okay, reconcile means to make oneself familiar. Okay, and if reconcile means to make oneself familiar, it is very obvious that preposition with will be used. Okay, because the meaning of to reconcile is to make oneself familiar with something. Okay? Or reconcile also means to make oneself no longer opposed. And if you are no longer opposed, it means you are familiar. Okay, no longer opposed means you are familiar. Okay. Yes. The next one. Question number 25. Ramappa blank as the mayor of the town and he will assume charge this Friday. Ramappa blank as the mayor of the town and he will assume charge this Friday. Yes. Actually, here a mistyping is there. As cannot be used because all the options are elect, and with elect as should not be used. So remove as. Okay. And once you have removed as, elected would be the right answer. Ramappa elected the mayor of the town. Okay. I have removed as because elect is never followed by as. Okay. Elect is never followed by as. Okay. For example, if I write Ravi is elected as the chairperson. If the sentence is Ravi is elected as the chairperson, this as is an error because elected is never followed by as. So this is kind of mistype, huh? As should not be here. Right. Next one. As he proved inefficient, the company blank him. As he proved inefficient, the company blank him. The company rejected him, ejected him, evicted him, or expelled him. What should be the answer? See, eject means to throw something out. Rejected, the word reject, you all know the meaning of the word reject. To reject means refuse to accept. Okay. And evicted means eviction means to put out someone of property legally. Okay. And expel means to force someone Expel means to force someone go out of an organization. Okay, or we can say force someone to force someone leave an organization. Okay, so these are the meanings of all four words. Rejected means refuse to accept. Ejected means to throw something out. Evicted means put out someone, like a tenant, out of property legally. And expel means to force someone leave the organization. So here, fourth, that is expelled, would be the right answer. Expelled would be the right answer. Okay. This week, this whole week, like from Monday to Saturday, I'll be teaching 8 to 10 in the morning and 3 to 4 in the afternoon. Okay, 3-hour sessions will be there every day this whole week from Monday to Saturday. There will be a different routine for next week, but this week from this Monday, from today to Saturday, I'll be teaching 8 to 10 in the morning and 3 to 4 in the afternoon. Okay, so if you don't get notification, just remember this time that I'll be here 8 to 10 in the morning and 3 to 4 in the afternoon. Okay. Now, question number 27. Most people are influenced by blank advertisements. Blank advertisement. Can we influenced by aggressive? Can be influenced by aggressive advertisement? And aggressive advertisements are, not there to influence someone. So just eliminate this option. Okay. Now, colorful, efficient, or vigorous, which should be the right answer? Advertisements are not vigorous. Vigorous means full of energy. Vigorous means full of energy, and the word vigorous is used usually for human. Okay, so eliminate this too. Now, efficient. Efficiency is there in human or machine. Now, advertisements are neither human nor machine, so we cannot say that advertisement was efficient. Okay, efficiency means perfection in doing something, doing a work. Okay, so with the word advertisement we cannot use efficient. So eliminate this. Advertisements are actually colorful. Advertisements are actually colorful or attractive. Okay, for advertisement we can use the word attractive, colorful, okay, beautiful, right? So here colorful would be the right answer. Colorful would be the right answer. Okay, the next one. The cost of blank is rising rapidly. The cost of blank is rising rapidly. The cost of being, the cost of being, the cost of existing, the cost of surviving, the cost of living. Which should be the right answer? See, being is always followed by a noun. Cannot be the answer because no noun is there. Existing. Existing of what? Wrong. Surviving. Surviving what? Cannot be the answer. Here living is the right answer. The cost of living. The cost of living is rising rapidly in the city. Okay. The cost of living is rising rapidly in the city. Now, question number 29. The meeting is blank because the funds have not arrived. The meeting is blank because the funds have not arrived. See, put out means Put out means to extinguish fire. There are fire extinguishers at home or at office. When fire breaks out, we use fire extinguisher to extinguish it. So put out means to extinguish fire. Okay. Put in, to make an offer. Put in means to make an offer. Okay. And put away means to discard. And put off means to cancel. Put off means to cancel. So what should be the answer? To cancel. Put off means not to cancel, to delay. Okay. Put off means to delay. Okay. Or postpone. Okay. Put off means to delay or to postpone. So here option number 2 is the right answer. The meeting is put off, like the meeting is postponed or delayed due to the funds. Okay. Yes. Now the next one, question number 30. It is blank if we can organize another exam this month. It is blank if we can organize another exam this month. See, unlikely is always followed by 2 plus V1. So this option has been eliminated because structure, this word is not supported by the structure. Impractical is also followed by 2 plus V1. For example, it is impractical to hold exam this week. It is impractical to buy this car. It is impractical to invite them. Okay, so impractical is followed by 2 plus V1. And unlikely is also followed by 2 plus V1. Okay, and unsure is also not the right answer. Here the right answer is doubtful. It is doubtful if we can organize another exam this week. Okay, so doubtful is the right answer. Jarsha and Surya, yes, you are absolutely right. Jarsha and Surya both are absolutely right. Doubtful will be the right answer. Okay, now, so these are active and passive voice. Active and passive. A good deal of money will be made by that investment. This sentence is passive. This sentence is passive. Okay. B plus third form means passive, simply. B plus third form means passive. So the sentence is passive. You have to tell the active of this sentence. Read the sentence carefully and tell me the active of this sentence. Yes. What is the active of this sentence? Pinky said 1, Jarsha said 4, Surya said D, Sravani said D. Okay. A good deal of money will be made. See, here we have will. Okay. Now, remember one thing, that tense does not change in active and passive voice. If you are changing an active sentence to passive, or you are changing a passive sentence into active, tense does not change. Only the structure changes. Okay. So if this sentence is in future tense, it will remain future. It will remain future. So no point in using present perfect, no point in using present perfect. Okay, and this sentence is present future indefinite. Will is followed by v1. Here will is followed by v1. If will is followed by v1, the same should be the case in active sentence, but here we have will be making. Will be making. This sentence is future indefinite. We cannot change it into continuous. So no point in using present perfect, no point in using future continuous, no point in using perfect continuous. Will make will be the right answer, because there is one simple trick that tense does not change. Okay, students often get confused because in direct indirect we do change the tense, but in active passive tense never changes. Okay, if the active sentence is future indefinite, its passive too will remain in future indefinite. If the passive is present indefinite, its active too will be present indefinite. Tense never change. Okay, so option number 4 is the right answer. Right. Next one. He had transported all his equipment to his factory. Yes. He had transported all his equipment to his factory. Yes, he had transported all his equipment to his factory. What should be the answer here? (32) D. Jersha said D, Sirvani said D, Surya said D. Okay, the answer is absolutely correct. Option number 4 is the right answer, because we have had here, it means it should be changed into had been in passive. But here we have, here we have were, here we have are. All the options are eliminated because of the wrong tense usage. Okay, only one option is there, option number 4, which has the right tense. Okay, the next one, 33. Marketing professionals play a major role in the development of business sectors. Marketing, just whenever you see a sentence, just jump over the verb. Okay, just check the tense of the sentence. Here we have marketing professionals play. This is v1, means present indefinite. Present indefinite. Okay, and if v1 is there in passive, it should be is, am, are plus v3. Okay, if the active sentence is present indefinite, it means its passive should be with is, am, are plus v3. Okay, now let's see. Here we have is being played. As I said that v1, that is present indefinite, should be changed to is, am, are plus v3. But here we have being. This is the passive of continuous. But the sentence is not continuous. It is present indefinite. So eliminate option number 2. In the development of business sectors, a major role was played. Now here tense has been changed. And as I said, tense cannot be changed. Tense does not change. So option 3 eliminated. In the development of business sector, image has been played. Now in option number 4, we have has been played. Again, tense cannot be changed. So eliminate this 2. Option number 1 is the right answer. Option number 1 is the right answer. Yeah, you guys have very well understood how to solve active and passive, because when it comes to spotting error, when it comes to fill in the blanks, when it comes to direct indirect, you make mistakes. But when it comes to active and passive, everyone is absolutely right every time. Okay, now you should wish that major portion of your question paper include active passive, so that you may score well in the examination, right? Because in all the sections asked in examination, active passive is it appears to be the strongest part of your preparation, right? Okay. So 34. The enemies have destroyed the Ajuba town. The enemies have destroyed. Here we have plus V3. It means in passive we need have or has been. Okay, have or has been plus V3. Okay, have or has according to the subject. Okay. Yes, the Ajuba town was. So here we need have or has plus V3. Was cannot be used, because if the active sentence is in present perfect, its passive should also be in present perfect. It cannot be in any other tense. So was. Here we have had. Okay, both the options are eliminated. Now here we have the Ajuba town. Now town is singular. Town is singular. With singular subject we cannot use have. So option number 4 is the right answer. Option number 4 is the right answer. Okay. Now, next. Rohit had written an essay on pollution. So here we have had plus V3. In passive it will be had been plus V3. Okay, had been plus V3. Now you have to look for had been plus V3. Because if had plus V3 is there in active, it should be changed into had been plus V3 in passive. Okay, so eliminate this option because of was, eliminate this option, have cannot be used, past cannot be changed into present. Only one option is there which has had been. It is the right answer. Okay. Okay. Now the next one. He had already torn the pages of the book. So here we have had plus V3. Had plus V3 means in passive we need had been plus V3. Had been plus V3. Okay. So only one option is there. Here we have has, cannot be the answer. Here we have, cannot be the answer. And here we have had, but been is missing. Been is missing. So right answer is option number 3. Option number 3 is the right answer. Okay. Next one. This word cannot be uttered by a sane man. This word cannot be uttered. Here we have cannot be, means this sentence is passive. And we have to change this into active. Okay. So yeah, you just need to remove be and can should be followed by V1. Can utter. Okay. If there is can be uttered in the passive, it should be can utter in the active, because be will be removed and uttered will be changed into first form. So here did, will, these are wrong tense usage, eliminate them. Okay. And a sane man cannot utter the word. A sane man cannot utter this word. Here we have this. Okay. And if the word this is there in the question, it cannot be changed into the. Okay. There is no rule. There is no rule of changing this or that in the. Okay. If this has been used, it should be same in the passive or active accordingly. Okay. So 4th is the right answer. Okay. Now the next one. The national anthem is being sung by Jason. So here we have passive. Okay. If is being sung is there, it should be is plus ing in active. We need is plus ing in active. Okay. So here we have was, cannot be the answer. Here we have sings, cannot be the answer. Here we have has sung, cannot be the answer. Option number 2 is the right answer. Option number 2 is the right answer. Okay. Now, the next one. Now comes spotting errors. I want you to be as quick as you were in active passive in this section 2. All your answers were very quick and accurate in the active and passive section, and I want your same performance in this section too. Okay, so when no individual is responsible, there are no sense of responsibility. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? Yes. See, when no individual is responsible, there are no sense of responsibility. So here we have sense, which is singular. And if sense is singular, we cannot use are. We have to use is. When no individual is responsible, there is no sense of responsibility. Okay? There is no sense of responsibility. Right? Very easy it was. Next question. I am not sure if he will come. I am not sure if he will come. I am not sure if he will come. What is the error in this sentence? This sentence has no error. Okay, this sentence has no error. But one thing I want to tell you that here we have I am not sure. Okay, so remember one thing. when there is not sure or unsure or don't know or doubtful or doubt, whenever these expressions are there in a sentence, okay, the meaning of all these expressions is same. The meaning of all these expressions is same. Not sure, unsure, doubtful means when we are not sure about something. Okay, so when there is not sure, unsure, don't know, doubtful or doubt, if or whether should be used as a conjunction. Should be used as a conjunction. Okay, so here we have I am not sure. So if is absolutely correct. But if we take the antonym expression of these words or expressions, for example, sure, no, not doubtful, we use that as a conjunction if or whether will not be used. So this is something that you need to know. Okay, that with not sure, unsure, don't know, doubtful, doubt, we use if or whether as a conjunction, and if we have the opposite expression like sure, no, not doubtful, we use that as a conjunction. Okay, for example, I am not sure. In place of I am not sure, if I write I am sure, if I write I am sure, if will not be used. In this condition, that will be used. Okay, I am sure that he will come. I am sure that he will come. I know that he will come. I am not doubtful that he will come. Okay, so with these expressions we use if or whether, and with the opposite expressions we use that. Is it clear? Is it clear? Although this sentence is no error, but it is my duty, it is my responsibility to tell you that question can be asked in this format also. Okay, this could have been a good question if they had changed if into that. Clear? Is it clear, guys? Okay. Next one. I felt privileged to recite a poem in an honor of my teacher. Yes. What is the error in this sentence? I felt privileged to recite a poem in an honor of my teacher. See, here we have two nouns joined by preposition. In this case, we use definite article. So in place of an, we need the. In place of an, we need the. Okay? I felt privileged to recite a poem in the honor of my teacher. Okay? The will be used in place of an. Okay, with the word honor we need the. Here at a recent is absolutely correct. Okay. Now it is now 5 years since I visit the Delhi. It is now 5 years since I visit the Delhi. See, since is followed by past time. Since is followed by past time. Okay, for example, since 2006 or since your birth. Okay, so since is followed by past time, and if there is any clause after since, if there is any clause after since, it should be past indefinite. It should be past indefinite. Okay, because since is used to refer to a past time. So how can we write a present indefinite clause after since? We need past indefinite. So since I visited the Delhi, many students get confused that the tense here is present. The tense here, the tense in the main clause is present. And if the tense in main clause is present, the other verb should also be in present. But this verb is actually after the since. So this clause is used to tell the time, and since is followed by past indefinite. For example, if I write, I have not seen him since he has gone to London, he goes to London, or he went to London. So although the main clause is in present perfect tense, we cannot use present tense after since, because since is used to refer to a past time. Okay, so here has gone or goes is wrong. This one is right. He went to London. Clear? Okay. The next one. Prisoners, especially long-term convict, have to suffer most from emotional starvation. See, here prisoners, this is plural. This is plural. Prisoners, especially long-term convict. Now, if there are several prisoners in jail, there can be many convicts. So the word convict is singular. It should be convicts, because only one long-term convict is not there in a jail. There are several long-term convicts. Okay, how is it possible that among all the prisoners there is only one convict, long-term convict? Okay, so the word convict is singular, which is not appropriate. So in place of convict we need convicts. Okay, now question number 44. This is not a worth reading book. This is not a worth reading book. See, with worth, the appropriate structure is noun plus worth plus ing. This is the appropriate structure of using worth. Okay, this is the appropriate structure of using worth. For example, this is not the car worth buying. Okay, noun, worth, ing. This is not the car worth buying. So this should be the structure while using worth. Okay, so a worth reading book, this is error. In place of worth reading book, is a book worth reading would be the right answer. Is a book worth reading would be the right answer. Okay. Yes, Surya, you are absolutely right. Now, question number 45. The beautiful young girl jumped in the river in a state of depression. This is a very easy one. Jumped. With the word jumped, into will be used. In place of in, we need into. Okay, into will be used. Okay. Now the next one. The tree is losing its leaves. The tree is losing its leaves. The tree is losing its leaf. This sentence has no error. This sentence is absolutely correct. There is no error in this sentence. Okay. Question number 47. People have different ideas about what makes a good holiday. People have different ideas about what makes a good holiday. What is the error in this sentence? Can anyone tell? Question number 47. People have different ideas about what makes a good holiday. What is the error in this sentence? See, what is considered singular? Okay, so the use of makes is absolutely right here. So in this sentence, there is no error. In this sentence, there is no error. Okay, ideas. There is nothing like pieces of idea. Okay, like you cannot use pieces of idea, right? This sentence is absolutely correct. No error is there. Question number 48. They decided to consult a marriage guidance counselor. They decided to consult a marriage guidance counselor. This sentence is also absolutely correct. There is no error. This sentence is also absolutely correct. There is no error in it. Okay. Now, no error in a row. 3 no errors in a row. You know why? Because you are not tend to answer no error. It seems that you are bound to find an error. And when you don't find an error, you try to create an error. Okay, I just don't understand that why don't you consider no error as an answer. No error is the last thing that you choose. That's why I have given 3 sentences which have no error in a row. Okay, question number 49. I saw 2 deers in the woods. See, woods means forest. Okay, woods, wood, W-O-O-D, wood is material noun. But when we use its plural, woods, its meaning changes. Okay, woods means forest, right? So I saw 2 deers. So woods is absolutely correct. I saw 2 deers. Here the word deers is wrong because deer is both singular and plural. Okay, deer is both singular and plural. So deers will not be used. In place of deers, we need deer. Okay, clear? The last question. I enjoy jogging and I enjoy playing the piano. This is the last question today. I enjoy jogging and I enjoy. See, unnecessary repetition. If subject and verb both are same, no need to repeat. Okay, so remove I enjoy. So the sentence would be I enjoy jogging and playing the piano. Okay, this is unnecessary repetition of subject and verb. Since the subject and verb both are same, there is no need to repeat them. Okay, Sravani, I enjoy will be deleted, will be removed, you know. Not deleted, it will be removed actually. Okay, I enjoy jogging and playing because this is unnecessary repetition of subject and verb. Okay, so this much for today. Hope you liked the session, and if you like the session, do share it and do hit the like button. And I never find your comments in the video. Do comment. And as I told you that this whole week, like from Monday, that is today, from today onwards, today to Saturday, I'll be having 2 sessions every day. First session in the morning 8 to 10, it will be a 2-hour session, and second session will be at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, so in this session we'll have a all-round revision, like we'll solve narration, voice, blanks, errors, and the afternoon session will be for vocabulary. Okay, so at 3 o'clock we'll be discussing some important vocabulary, and this routine will go on throughout the week. Okay, so see you at 3 o'clock. Till then, goodbye.